Hello everyone, I'm Pharmacist Michael, and today I want to talk a little bit about the importance of having a backup plan. And the reason for this really is you never know what's going to happen in life, and sometimes your goals, and we've talked about that in other videos, may not be able to be reached using your primary plan. So you really need to think about coming up with other ways of doing things. And the one thing I can tell you is, especially when it comes to business, income, things like that, it's important to have another source or many sources of income. Now, part of the reason I went onto social media was for income, but it didn't really turn out that way, at least not yet. I get a lot of satisfaction just from helping people, but in the future, this could end up being another income source for me. So let's talk about reasons why a backup plan is super important. The first reason is just for risk management. A backup plan acts as a safety net, and it reduces potential risks and negative consequences, like I just said before, of unforeseen events or failures. A perfect example of this is COVID-19. If you were somebody who worked in the restaurant industry, the travel industry, Las Vegas casinos, and you had no backup plan and COVID hit, your money's gone, right? Then you're going to have to rely on the government for your survival. And that is definitely less than ideal. The second thing is flexibility and adaptability. Having a backup plan allows you to be more flexible and adaptable when facing unexpected challenges. This enables you to pivot and adjust your approach. Again, always have more than one plan in case the first one tanks on you. And remember, it's not just you. There's a lot of things that can happen that you just don't have any control over. Number 3 might be the most important, and that's peace of mind. When you know that you have a backup plan in place, you have more peace of mind, which is going to reduce your stress and anxiety during uncertain situations. Now, we talk about stress and anxiety all the time on this channel. It's one of my specialties because I'm a pharmacist board certified in psychiatry. So I always teach people how to deal with panic attacks, anxiety attacks, depression, things like that. And really, I can teach you how to get through an anxiety attack, but if you can stop yourself from getting them and you can prevent them, that's the best way to treat them. Prevention is worth a lot. So just remember, there's a lot of things that can bring on anxiety, and some we don't have control over: post-traumatic stress disorder, things that we witness, maybe things that have happened to us in our past. But when it comes to a backup plan, you do have control over that. Number 4 is enhanced decision making. With a backup plan, you can make decisions more confidently, knowing that there's an alternative option if the original plan doesn't work out. Now, this is one of my most important things because I have in the last few years been put in positions in my job where I wasn't happy and I knew I needed a change, but there's a big risk, right? When you move from one full-time job to another full-time job, what if you don't like your boss? What if you don't make it through your 6-month period? What if you get cut for some reason that has nothing to do with your performance? Because these things can all happen. You need a backup plan. And the backup plan may not make you as much money, but it can at least bring enough in to where you can make it from point A to point B without having to run up $20,000 on a credit card. Number 5 is resilience and recovery. A backup plan helps you bounce back from setbacks and recover quickly, which minimizes the impact of failures. Now, this is where multiple income streams come in. You don't have to drive for Uber or Lyft. Right now, maybe. But it doesn't hurt to have it set up just in case. What if something happens and you need some extra money? Maybe it's not even to survive. Maybe it's something that you really want. Maybe it's something that you are dreaming of, but it's not in your budget. Does it make you less of a person to go out and drive? No, absolutely not. In fact, I think sometimes doing things like that makes you appreciate what other people have to do just to survive. Number 6 is goal achievement. We've talked about goals before more than once on this channel. Having a contingency plan increases the likelihood of achieving your goals, as you can navigate obstacles more effectively. Remember, always make goals, but have multiple paths to that goal. It's no different than if you want to go from one house to another, and it's 6 miles away, there's probably more than one way to get there. If there's a wreck and traffic is blocked, it helps a whole lot if you know an alternative route. Otherwise, you get stuck sitting in traffic, which not only is less than ideal, but nobody likes that, right? Number 7 is professional and personal life. Backup plans are valuable both in professional endeavors and personal life, providing support in various aspects. Like I said earlier, this is super important for your financial life, but it's also important in your personal life as well. Having a backup plan for things, and I'm not saying you need a backup plan for every date or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. But say you're getting ready to move and you've got some friends set up to help you. It wouldn't hurt to have a backup plan just in case one of them gets sick or they can't make it or they get called into work or something happens and they can't be there. Having all of your eggs in one basket sometimes can be very detrimental to your end result. Number 8 is learning and growth. Embracing backup plans could lead to valuable lessons, promoting learning and growth through experience. The reason this is important is I'm going to use my YouTube as an example, okay? I waited for probably at least 3 years before I came onto YouTube because I was scared. I didn't think I had enough information to give people. TikTok was a lot easier because I only had to make videos that were a minute long, which only took me a minute to make. Now I'm on YouTube and, some of these videos take hours and hours and hours before you even get a 6-minute video. So I was scared. I didn't think I had the time for it. But when I started doing it, I learned that this is a very important part of the art side of my brain. I spend most of my time, especially at work, using the analytical side, but the art side is just as important. And in the past, I've always used playing guitar and piano, writing songs, and I still do that. But this gives me something that I can actually use as another income source, and I can see myself progress, which brings me a lot of joy. So this has really helped me in having a positive experience learning something new. I want you to all remember that having a backup plan doesn't mean you lack confidence in your primary plan. It's about being prepared and ensuring a higher chance of success in the face of uncertainties. If you know anybody that you think needs a backup plan or might just enjoy watching this video, please send it to them. If you've enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to our channel for happy, healthy living ideas and some positive mindset thrown in there as well. My name is Pharmacist Michael, and as always, be happy, be healthy, and always have a backup plan.